Panini Recon 3-team random. Let's see how many times we're going to randomize this one. And it's going to be 4 times. One, 2, 3, and 4. The Hornets going to Sean and the Timberwolves to Lucas. And right off the bat, he came in like a mellow ball. Right off the bat. Nice hit of the first pack right there. Followed up by Robert Woodard II of the Sacramento Kings. Heading to Phil. And then a Theo Maladon RC right off the bat as well of the Oklahoma City Thunder going to Chris. Following that up, we have OG Anunoby of the Raptors and a Zach LaVine rookie review of the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then it looks like our first auto is going to be Mr. Cole Anthony of the Orlando Magic, and that is heading to Francisco. Following that up, we have Lamar Stevens of the Cavaliers RC to Edvin, followed up by Zion of the Pelicans, a little Xavier Tillman RC of the Memphis Grizzlies going to Phil. Then we have Seth Curry of the 76ers, Danny Green of the 76ers, and a Rock the Rim, Blake Griffin of the Brooklyn Nets. Nikola Vukovic of the Bulls, Darius Baisley of the Thunder, Josh Jackson of the Pistons, Ben Simmons of the 76ers. We have Ja Morant out of 199 of the Memphis Grizzlies going to Phil. Following up with that one, we have a rookie Malachi Flynn insert of the Toronto Raptors right there, heading to Zerk. Clint Capella of the Hawks, RJ Barrett of the Knicks, Cassius Stanley RC of the Indiana Pacers right there going to Edvin. Followed up by a Jordan Nora RC of the Milwaukee Bucks, and that is going to Chris. Then we have Derrick Rose of the Knicks and a 35 out of 49 scouting report. That's Jalen Smith of the Phoenix Suns going to Zerk. Thaddeus Young of the Bulls, Joel Embiid of the 76ers, and Isaiah Stewart RC of the Detroit Pistons going to Francisco, followed up by Gary Trent of the Raptors, Fred VanVleet of the Raptors, and we have a Maneuvers, Devin Booker of the Phoenix Suns heading to Zerk. And we're going to follow that up. We're halfway through this break. Vernon Carey Jr. RC of the Hornets right there going to Sean, followed up by a Aleksej Pokusevski of the Thunder going to Chris. Then we have Reggie Perry of the Nets, and that's going to be heading to Bob right there, followed up by a Paul Reed RC of the 76ers, and then an Obi Toppin rookie insert of the New York Knicks going to Francisco. And then our second auto is going to be a 19 out of 49 Troy Brown Jr. of the Chicago Bulls going to Daniel. Dennis Schroeder of the Lakers, Julius Randle of the Knicks, D'Angelo Russell of the Timberwolves, Chris Boucher of the Raptors, a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Thunder, and a Maneuvers Ben Simmons of the 76ers. DeJounte Murray of the Spurs, Jaylen Brown of the Celtics, Aaron Gordon of the Nuggets, Evan Fournier of the Celtics, a Trey Jones RC of the San Antonio Spurs going to Lucas, followed up by a Future Legends DeAndre Hunter of the Atlanta Hawks. And we got 2 packs left in this break. Devontae Graham of the Hornets, Thomas Bryant of the Wizards, Kobe White of the Bulls, Donovan Mitchell of the Jazz, and Enes Kanter of the Trailblazers, a Rui Hachimura out of 199 Future Legends of the Washington Wizards right there. And that is going to Zerk. Al Horford of the Thunder, Lauri Markkanen of the Bulls, Tobias Harris of the 76ers, DeAndre Hunter of the Hawks, Victor Oladipo of the Heat, and then a scouting report, and that is going to be Campazzo of the Denver Nuggets right there, going to Lucas. Alrighty, let's run these down. We have the scouting report of the Nuggets, followed up by Trey Jones of the Spurs, the Obi Toppin insert right there of the Knicks, Paul Reed of the 76ers, Reggie Perry of the Knicks, Letsky Pokusevsky of the Thunder, Vernon Carey Jr. of the Hornets, Isaiah Stewart of the Pistons, Jordan Nora of the Bucks, Kesha Stanley of the Pacers, a Malachi Flynn rookie insert of the Raptors, Xavier Tillman of the Grizzlies, Lamar Stephen of the Cavs, Theo Maledon of the Thunder, and Robert Woodard II of the Kings. Onto the featured cards. We have the scouting report out of 49, Jalen Smith of the Phoenix Suns. And then he came in like a mellow ball of the Hornets, and that is going to Sean. And then our 2 autos right here, the Troy Brown Jr. out of 49 of the Chicago Bulls, going to Daniel. And then the Cole Anthony RC auto of the Orlando Magic heading to Francisco. And with that, we are done with break 1573. Which means we'll be right back from the hardwood for some National Treasures Collegiate Football. Or right back from BT Field.